Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are doing well. In this video, we try to understand the passing criteria for CMA Foundation, Inter and Final. At the same time, exemption conditions or exemption rules and what is the criteria for getting exemption in CMA Inter and Final level. Without wasting much time, we enter into the video. Here, I have given some points. These points are taken from CMA prospectus. CMA prospectus new syllabus 2022. If you want, you can refer that CMA prospectus syllabus 2022. Now, first we try to understand what is the passing criteria for CMA foundation, inter and final. Please listen carefully. Observe. First, we discuss about foundation level. We write paper 1, paper 2, paper 3 and paper 4. 4 papers we have in foundation level. 4 papers we have. Yes, sir. Paper 1, 100 marks. Paper 2, 100 marks. Paper 3, 100 marks. Paper 4 also for 100 marks. Here, understand the first criteria. First criteria should be you should get 40 marks in each paper. 40 marks in each paper. Total 160 marks. Same is applicable for intermediate and final also, but it's a slight difference. Where the difference gets, we try to understand. Now, second condition is, first condition is what? In each subject you should get 40 marks. So total how many marks you are getting? 160. But if you see the aggregation of all these 4 papers, you should get 200 marks. You should get 200 marks. This is the passing criteria for foundation level. Even for intermediate and final level also same. So tell me what is the first condition? 40% you should get in each subject. Minimum 40 marks you should get in each subject. So altogether minimum to minimum how many marks you should get? 160. If I add all the 4 paper marks, your actual marks, you should get 200 marks. That means minimum 50% you should get. Minimum 50% you should get. This is the passing criteria. Suppose I got in paper 1 60, paper 2 50, paper 3 50 and paper 4 40. 40. Tell me how many marks here we have? 60, 110, 160, 200. Clear? 60, 50, 110, 160, 40, 200. Pass. Or so here I have got 50 marks, here 40, here 45, here 55. First condition satisfied? Yes, sir. Because each paper I got 40 marks. First condition satisfied. What about second condition? Second condition, we should get 200 marks in aggregate. Here observe 50, 90, 135, 190 marks. 190 marks. Fail. That means you are unsuccessful. Fail. You have followed first condition, but second condition is failed. This is the passing criteria for CMA, foundation, intermediate and final. But in final level, it is slightly different. Intermediate and final level, it is slightly different. How it is different? To understand this, we should first understand the exemption criteria. We should first understand the exemption criteria. Sir, what is this exemption criteria, sir? Look at. First, do remember in CMA foundation level, we don't have the exemption criteria. What is exemption? Suppose in any subject, if you get 60 marks, minimum 60 marks, that means you are exempted from that paper. You are exempted from that paper. Suppose if you fail in that group, you need not to write this paper once again. That is a concept of exemption. But in the foundation level, we don't have the concept of exemption. Clear, students? Yes, sir. Now here, try to observe two conditions here. Here they have given. First condition, first condition. If a candidate is unsuccessful, if a candidate is unsuccessful in passing a group, but secures 60 or more in any paper or papers, look at here. Let us say I am writing CMA inter exams, or I have written CMA inter exams in December 2024. I have written CMA inter exams in December 2024. Group 1. I have written group 1. Paper 5, paper 6, paper 7, paper 8. 4 papers. Okay, paper 5, I got 60 marks. La paper na. So, no. Only 50 marks. Paper 6, let us assume 70 marks. Paper 7, let us assume 55 marks. Okay, paper 8, let us say I got 50. Okay, paper 5, I will take 35 marks. Paper 5, 35 marks. Now, you people tell me, what is the first condition? We should get 40 marks in each paper. But here I have failed to secure 40 marks in each paper. But I got more than 60 marks in one paper. More than 60 marks in one paper. Now, next attempt. When do I write my next attempt? CMA Inter, June 2025. I will write my next attempt in CMA in June 2025. Again, I will write group 1. Yes, I will write. How many papers I write? Paper 5 I will write. Paper 6 I need not to write. Why? Because it is exempted. It is exempted. Paper 7 I have to write, and paper 8 also I have to write. Is it clear? Paper 5, paper 6 I need not to write. Paper 7 I have to write. Paper 8 also I have to write. This is the condition. So if you opt this one now, suppose here you have two options for paper 6. Write, don't write. If you want, you can write paper 6 once again. All 4 papers you can write. Or if you want to get exemption in this paper, then this condition is applicable. This condition is applicable. So I have written one group, but I am unsuccessful. Okay, I have secured 60% marks in one paper, so that I have to write the remaining 3 papers. If I write next 4 paper 6 also, then my exemption will be expired. My exemption will be expired. It is up to you whether you want to take exemption in paper 6. Yes, otherwise you need not. But if you opt for exemption, then you have to write remaining 3 subjects. If you don't opt for exemption, then you have to write 4 papers. Sir, I am not writing paper 6, sir. Then what? Yes, remaining 3 papers you have to write. Paper 5, paper 7, paper 8. Sir, how many marks I should get? Same criteria. Minimum 40% in each paper plus aggregate 50%. How many papers? 3 papers. Paper 5, 7, 8. I should get minimum 40 plus aggregate 150. Aggregate 150. In this case, in paper 6, only 50 marks are carry forward. In this case, in paper 6, only 50 marks are carry forward. 50 marks are carry forward. Means remaining 3 papers anyway you are getting 150. Na? 150 plus 50. You may ask, sir, I have secured 70 marks in paper 6 now. If I get remaining 130 marks from these remaining papers, paper 5, 7, 8, will I get exemption? Will I get qualified? No. That is the important condition here. Here exemption plus carry forward. Both conditions are important. Yes, I have taken this paper as exemption. Fine. How many marks are carried for calculation of aggregation? Only 50. Only 50. Okay, so in that case, you have to secure paper 5, paper 7, paper 8 in aggregate 150 marks. This is very, very important, students. Clear? So it is first condition. It is first condition. Observe. So I have written one group, but it is unsuccessful. But I secured minimum 60 marks in one paper. Then what is my position? What is my position? Means the answer is, so the student shall be exempted in that paper from appearing in subsequent examinations. Sir, how many examinations I can carry this exemption? Up to 3. Okay, see, carry forward of exemption. The benefit of carry forward or exemption is allowed for the immediately successive 3 terms of examination from the term in which the exemption is secured in the particular paper. So here I have secured in December 2024. Now from here I will get 3 successive examinations. So I can get this, I can carry forward this exemption. After 3 successive exam attempts, automatically this exemption is expired. Clear? I have observed so many CMA students, they are struggling with lack of understanding of this exemption criteria. Already all the provisions are given in the CMA prospectus. But when you convert from CMA syllabus 2016 to 22, for that also they have given criteria. Clear, students? Now you have to check whether you are in first category or second category. Sir, second category is what, sir? Second category is very, very interesting category. Observe very carefully. If a candidate is unsuccessful, I have not qualified in passing a group but secures 60% or more. I have secured 60% or more in any paper and a minimum of 40 marks in each of the remaining papers of the group at a time. This is very interesting, students. Look at. Now I am giving you another criteria. Observe carefully. Here in paper 5 I have got 40. Paper 6 I got 65. Paper 7 45. Paper 8 also 40. Assume 40. Now you people tell me total how many marks? 60, 100, 105, 110, 150, 190. Total 190. Yes or no? Yes sir, 190. Now you people tell me, are you successful or unsuccessful? Unsuccessful, sir. Unsuccessful. But here I have got one exemption in paper 6. Exemption in paper 6. Now tell me, is this student falls in category 2 or category 1? Category 2, sir. Category 2 is what? A candidate is unsuccessful. He has written 4 papers at a time. 4 papers at a time he has written. He secured 40% in each paper, 40% in each paper, but failed. In aggregate, he failed, but he secured 60% in one paper. In this category, then what is the exemption criteria? Yes, you can claim exemption. Claim exemption, no problem. Claim exemption. 65 marks are exempted. That means paper 6 is exempted. In June 2025 term, you have to write remaining 3 papers. Paper 5, paper 7, paper 8. How many marks you should get? And how many marks are carried forward? Means in the first category only 50 marks are carried forward, but in the second category total 65 marks are carried forward. Total 65 marks are carried forward. Observe carefully. Total 65 marks can be carried forward. Look at. That is the criteria here. Shall be exempted in that paper from appearing in subsequent examination. Anyway, that paper is exempt. Allowed the benefit of carry forward of actual marks of that paper in his subsequent examination of the group. Subsequent examination of the group. So how many marks are carried forward? 65 marks are carried forward. See, try to understand the first condition and second condition. First condition, only 50 marks are carried forward. But under second condition, 65 marks can be carried forward. Very, very important, student. Now, you people check whether you fall under first category or second category. Based on that, you plan for the remaining subject. Suppose if you don't opt for this exemption, then you have to write all papers. Again, the passing criteria is 40% and 50%. The same is applicable for CMA Inter Group 1, Group 2, Final Group 3, Group 4. Same criteria. Hope you understood. But anyway, in foundation level, there is no scope of exemption. Look at the important point here. The benefit of exemption or carry forward of marks mentioned above shall automatically cease if a candidate on his own appears in any examination for such exempted papers. Anyway, we pay fees for whole group, not paper wise. We pay fees for whole group, not paper wise. So here if you want to get exemption in this paper, then you just write remaining 3 papers, enough. Remaining 3 papers, write down, enough. Automatically you get exempted. But if you write paper 6 also, then automatically your exemption gets expired. Is it clear, students? So try to understand this passing criteria plus exemption criteria. Now check whether in the present examination or if you have secured any exemption in the previous examination, whether to opt it or to cancel it. That is up to you. Is it clear, students? Yes, sir. So if you have any doubts, just go to ICMA website and download CMA Prospectus Syllabus 2022. Check paper number 46. That means page number 46. Look at, just a minute, ICMAI. Here just go to students. Here you find CMA Prospectus. Just a minute, it is opening. Paper number 46. Yeah, here you find, observe, standard of pass. The same points I have kept in a logical order. You can check this. Is it clear, students? That's it in this video. If this video is useful to you, then subscribe to my channel and click bell icon. Don't forget to share this video to your friends, and don't forget to join in our Telegram channel for more updates at PC Raw. We meet again in the next video, students. Till then, bye bye everyone.